I think so. Cool. Good evening, guys, and welcome to our Springbok media conference. We've got head coach Jacques Nienaber and captain Sia Kolisi. We are recording it for all the media in South Africa. So, yeah, we'll take all just questions from the floor. The only thing is the last 2 minutes, I'm just going to ask Jacques in Afrikaans and Sia in isiXhosa just to wrap up their thoughts on the game and the tour as a whole. So you won't understand that bit, but it's only that bit. Okay, cool. Awesome, guys. So, Henrik.
Doc, would you say this win is as good as the one in Nelspruit?
Yeah, I think there was a couple of special wins this year, and but yeah, we haven't got a result yet. I think since 2014, and it's a quality side England and tough place to come and get a result. And myself and Sia said, now I think it's your first result here, and obviously mine as well. So yes, it was very special.
Good watching this game. I completely look back at the France Ireland games where things were done right, but the results weren't coming. But in this game, it was there were mistakes made, but the results came at the end of the day.
I think the one thing it's a cliche, but I think the forwards were outstanding today. They gave us a nice platform to attack off, and I think then the backs used their opportunities. When they got that good platform. So I thought it was a team effort in terms of the forwards really laying a nice foundation for us, and the backs having a go.
Jacques, you said this week that you wanted it. The rest of the rugby world gave you guys enough respect. Do you think you earned that today?
Yeah, well, like I said in the week, that's a narrative or something that you can put as much energy into that, trying to earn respect. But people drive narratives that they will drive. So as long as we stay truthful in terms of where we are and what we are trying to do, and we remind ourselves about that, that putting energy into that will actually have a change. Trying to put energy, my experience in the past is trying to put energy into people that you don't have any control over. I don't think it will have an influence.
Jacques, it was quite a risk for you to take on this match today. You knew you would have players that wouldn't be available. When you decided to take on this match, did you think you would come out so convincingly?
Yes, this match, it's always a good one for us. We always have a match outside of the regular test window. I think in the previous cycle, 2018, it was Wales. So it's always nice for us because it gives us opportunity to maybe play without the overseas-based players. And yes, there was a couple that that weren't up for selection. But there's also a couple of guys that's really knocking hard on the door, I said in the interview, like Franco Mostert, really had an outstanding game. Given was outstanding today. I thought Marvin Ori was outstanding, and then you still have a guy like RG Snyman, Salman Murat, Lou de Jager, who wasn't available. So I think there's nice competition, and it's nice to give guys the opportunity in a big game like this to see if they can handle the pressure, because it is quite a hostile environment, not in a bad way, but a pressure environment. So it's always good to see how they handle that.
Yeah, are you able to talk us through what you share with the team at the point of that red card? And again, shades of Marseille, when there was the red card at a critical time of the game, but this time the Boks were in the lead and it didn't look like relinquishing that lead from that 60th minute onwards.
I think what I said last week, there's nothing I think we haven't faced this year. We had a red card before, so we prepared for it. And all I said to the guys, nothing changed. We just keep on going and we just work harder for one another. That was the big message. They already knew. So you just have to work for an extra man, each and every single guy on the team. And I thought having 8 forwards made it a little bit easier for us. So it was a great call from the coaches. Just because we know it's going to be a contest in the scrum, because a title went off. So we just felt good, and we knew that we're just going to stay out of the breakdown. The guys that are capable of going in, like Malcolm, and Kitsi, they did go, but we just said we're going to work hard and get stuck in. But our game plan is not going to change. It's just that when the other wing must just move to the other side. So yeah, we were prepared for it because we had faced it before.
Jack, were you expecting a sterner challenge from England today? That was a quite emphatic win.
I think it was a certain challenge. I mean, we need to get our stuff right on the day. No, it was definitely. I think you look. I don't even know what the scoreline was. I mean, it was a humdinger for me up to the end. You know, we all saw what England's capable of last weekend. You know, they came back. So from our side, from the coaching box, we knew they had the ability in them, like they did last week. You never comfortable. We actually pushed hard to try and get territory, to try and get another score because we felt it was a little bit too close. But yeah, happy for the guys stucking and pulling it off at the end.
Doc, did the box get a pass mark from you onto it?
I think I said it to the team now afterwards. Probably one of the most enjoyable 4 weeks that I've had. Although we only won 50% of our games, I thought in terms of the working relationship between the coaching staff, between the staff, the performance staff, between the players, our game drivers, I thought there was clarity. I thought we really gelled well. So although we didn't get the results in the first 2 games on tour, I thought we were in with a chance. So yeah, I think it was enjoyable. We were creative in terms of the plans we made, and we stuck with it, and we gave it a good go. So I think in terms of that, and there was a lot of other enjoyable times, but I thought this group, this 4 games, they really came up with great ownership from a player's point of view, from a management point of view. So that was quite pleasing.
Can you just talk through the try by Kirtley in the first half? It was pretty spectacular. Was that kind of plan when you're in your own 22 to break out?
We saw our game plan is always opportunity over anything, you know, and I think today was a perfect example of what we're trying to achieve, you know, because we go into a kicking shape, but we're also able to play with it. And I think that's what happened today. You know, Gaza, when they see an opportunity, the Gaza's Damien and Kirtley, and they are with their skills, they are capable to doing things like that, and they're allowed to. That's why they get chosen to the team. We have a system. You got to work hard for one another. Effort. That's all that we look at in physicality, and then the rest is up to you. Do what you can do, and it was beautiful. I mean, to see. For a pack of forwards to run a little bit forward, and then it's a try. You know, you just stand on the halfway line. So yeah, we were happy. We don't care how how many tries the back score. Yeah, it's important that that we can also show that side of us. So we're proud of what it did today, and it's been 2 weeks in a row. It's been shown that.
That's an awesome.
Okay, any other questions?
So yeah, just in terms of how good is it to play as players on a team like that, where it seems like the messages you'll get externally, like the plan is very well laid out. So I suppose it's just everything seems very clear what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about. Is that we sometimes we take it for granted, because I've been in teams where it's been horrible. Like, you don't know who to look at, and we are fortunate to have the coaching staff like Jack and them. The great thing, when they actually started in 2018, when Coach Rassi was the head coach, they came with a plan, and they allowed us to have our say, and say, okay, we want to do it this way, So it was a collective thing. That's what I love about this group, and my leadership skill too is to use the leaders around me. And they said, okay. Then finally they said, okay, this is what we're saying. Okay, this is the way we play. Whether you wanted to play a different way, this is the way we're going forward, and we buy into that, and we do that. And then the more things change, if we took a few things, he's there, Felix is there, and Felix sees some stuff that Jack don't see in defense. It's okay, I would beat you this way. It's always working together, and finding that synergy is critical. And for us as players, we just want to learn the whole time. We want to get better. We're always ready to improve. And for them, they have no egos. If it's going to work for the team, if a player comes up with an idea, they don't have an ego at all. They said, and everybody's allowed to speak, whether it's your first cap or you have 0 caps. Everybody has a place to speak, and we really enjoying it. It's been fun, and I told the guys today, we gotta enjoy moments like this, and we don't know if we're gonna make it to the World Cup. It could have been some guys' last games, but I thought it was special, and like Joe said tonight, we're gonna enjoy it tonight and travel back home and smash it. We're gonna smash each other again to try and make the Springboks again.
Guys, we're running out of time. Let's take one more each question.
Did Razzie have any input during the 80 minutes via communication or
No, we're not allowed to talk to him now. Unfortunately.
Thanks, guys. So, Jacques, just in Afrikaans, please can you just sum up the game and the tour? Just your thoughts?
Ja, yes, ek het dit gesê voor die tyd. Ek dink dit was seker een van die 4 beste weke wat ons gehad het in terme van beleiding tussen spelers, coaches, management. Ek dink daar was goeie planne gemaak en ons het goed probeer en ek dink dit is die aangename deel vir my van hierdie 4 weke. Alhoewel as die eerste 2 wedstryde verloor het ek gedink dinge het deurgekom wat ons probeer het. En vanaand se wedstryd, ek dink eers die forwards was fantasties in terme van om 'n goeie platform te lê vir die backs, en die backs het as hulle 'n klein kansie gekry het om aan te val, het hulle dit gevat, ongeag waar dit op die veld was, en dit is my lekker om te sien. En dan baie trots op die ouens, veral hoe ons die rooi kaart hanteer het. Die ouens het regtig, ons moes 14 manne werk vir 'n 15de ou, en ek het gedink hulle het dit uitstekend gedoen.
Isiveki zine bedlala kuzo ndiyacinga ukuthi bezibalulekile kakhulu futhi thina ziteam sifunde into ezininzi siliqela sifumene amakhadi amaninzi ezinye game base close and indlela esiphakama ngayo siyi-team sasondela saba-tight siyi-team and ibiyinto ebalulekile kakhulu, especially kulo nyaka uzayo siyakuyo. Kuzonyanzela ukuthi simasebenzise zonke izinto esizifundileyo kulo nyaka, and namhlanje le win ibibalulekile kakhulu futhi thina silicela because bekunzima besohamba apha siluze ii-matches ezintathu, so siyavuya kakhulu that siwinile, and ehlobo siwine ngalo ibintle kakhulu. If we are standing forward, ufumene into obuyifuna. If we are ithanda ibhola ebalekayo, ufumene into obuyifuna. So ndiyavuya kakhulu siyi-team, but sininzi izinto efuneke sizilungisile. But ndifuna ubulela kwi-support sabantu baseMzantsi Afrika. Siyabulela kakhulu, sibabonile bebaninzi namhlanje, and kuyo yonke indlela naxa kunzima ehlobo nisapota ngalo, siyavuya kakhulu. Enkosi.
Just one more question in Afrikaans, then England is coming.
Jacques is Kirkie Arendse en Damien Willems se eerste keuse spelers, en even Etsmet nog weer vanaand gewys as moes ongelukkig wat hy nie die wêreldspan gemaak het nie.
Ja, hier is oor die wêreldspan oor even, dit is iets wat ek voel buite ons beheer is. Ek dink hy het uitstekende rugby gespeel hierdie jaar, maar so ook die ander mense wat benoem is, jy weet, so ek dink hy was ongelukkig. Maar ek wil niks wegvat van die spelers wat benoem is vir die toekenning nie. Ja, weet jy, dis die ongelooflike ding van ons span. Ek dink niemand is verseker nie. Ek bedoel, as jy dink Cheslin is nog daar, as jy dink nog Pimps is daar, praat eers van Sibouni, so daar's baie kompetisie, en dis wat ek nou probeer sê het met die slotte ook. So Hendrik, ek dink dit is die sukses. Daar's lekker kompetisie in die groep, maar dis positiewe kompetisie. Jy weet, as die ou wat gekies word geback, jy weet, en in alle posisies. As jy dink selfs in 10 nou, jy weet, in die begin van die jaar het ons gewonder wie ons derde 10 en ek dink daar's nou 'n paar 10 wat vir ons kan speel. So ek dink dis die positiewe ding in die groep. Daar's regtig kompetisie. Ek dink niemand is veilig. Jy gaan, soos jy nou gesê het, jy gaan teruggaan na jou klub toe en jy gaan mekaar met smash om in die Wêreldbeker te squat en
Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah,